Hello and welcome. You're watching me on youtube.com/NDTV, the site to go to watch all NDTV's videos and shows. And today we're going to bring you the top 5 picks, the top 5 stories that you, the viewers, have picked for watching and what you're most interested in. So take a look. These are the top 5 stories, and the top story being after hung verdict, the Haryana numbers game. Now that is the very, very interesting political story today. Yesterday you had the results of Maharashtra and Haryana elections coming in, and while Maharashtra has seen the return of the BJP along with the Shiv Sena. More on that later. But Haryana is the very interesting story because it threw up a fractured mandate with the BJP getting 40 seats and the Congress doing much better than anyone's expectations, getting 31 seats. The majority mark, however, is 46. You also had Dushyant Chautala's new party, a youth party called the JJP, getting 10 seats, and he was the one who was really expecting to play kingmaker in this entire scenario. He said, in fact, to NDTV yesterday in an interview that the keys to the Haryana government are with the JJP. However, a lot can change in politics, and today it's in fact the independents who hold the key to government formation in Haryana, and for the moment it's the BJP that's very, very confident of getting the support of 6 independent MLAs along with one other who they also claim is in the bag. So they're very confident of forming government with the support of the independent MLAs. In fact, some of those MLAs are rebel MLAs of the BJPs who hadn't got tickets, and they contested the elections as independents, winning those seats. So the BJP very confident of forming government. So there's been a lot of activities since the morning on that front. The action has all shifted to Delhi, where you have Mr. MLAs, the Chief Minister of Haryana. He was in Chandigarh earlier this morning. It was said he was going to meet with the governor. However, obviously some developments took place which we're not privy to, but he caught a helicopter. He came to Delhi and currently he's gone in to meet with Mr. JP Nadda, who is holding all these meetings. There are reports also that the independent MLAs will be taken to meet Mr. JP Nadda. They will pledge their support. 2 of them have already come out on record and said they are going to be supporting the BJP, and the BJP very, very confident of forming government in Haryana. Once again, the Congress right now, not quite clear what is happening. There is a meeting underway at Mrs. Sonia Gandhi's residence, and Mr. Bhupender Singh Hooda, he is also in Delhi, and his son Dipender Hooda gave a soundbite a short while ago in which he spoke about how well they've done, and also calling on independent MLAs, claiming that they were in touch with them and calling on them to support the Congress and ensure a non-BJP government in the state. However, that story is going to get clearer by the evening. Meanwhile, Dushyant Chautala's JJP party, the youth party, which he formed after breaking away from the family party of INLD, he was till yesterday, as we said, very, very confident. They've also been holding meetings with all his MLAs to decide their future course of action. He was angling for chief ministership or deputy chief ministership. We know the Congress was in touch with him. The BJP has also been in touch with him. So will he go with the BJP if it looks like the BJP is set to form government? Will he actually go with the BJP and angle for some position within the government? That's not quite clear right now. The Congress claims that he took too long coming out to, in saying who he's going to support, holding his cards close to his chest, and that is the reason that a lot of the Indian independents, they claim, have gone with the BJP. So let's just take a look at what the reports are on that front. Of course, in Maharashtra, BJP all set to form government, and in Haryana, we're still waiting for the picture to get clearer. But as we said, the BJP will get the support of 6 independent MLAs. Of these, 3 had already left the party ahead of the assembly elections after being denied tickets. So the BJP very, very sure that they're going to get those numbers with them. The Congress, of course, as we said, galvanized by this unexpected performance. Remember, all the exit polls some had even claimed the Congress wouldn't even get numbers in double digits. However, the Congress getting 31 seats, and that despite running a very lackluster campaign. We hardly saw any of the top brass going to Haryana to campaign. Bhupender Singh Hooda, really the man of the moment if you talk about the Congress, considering he was only appointed just a short while ahead of elections, though he had kept demanding that the Congress make its plans clear for the state. And perhaps if they had made it clearer earlier, the picture could have been very, very different, because in some of the seats the margins of victory are very, very small. So Right now, we're still waiting for more clarity on what's going to happen in Haryana. But as we said, the BJP are very, very confident, claiming that it is going to get the support of those independent MLAs. Dushyant Chautala still non-committal. He hasn't come out exactly with which way he's going to go. And so lots of meetings taking place, all the action happening in Delhi as of now. Now, what this election result has also thrown up is the return of Gopal Kanda. Now, he is one of those independent MLAs, the chief of the Haryana Lokhit party. He is from Sirsa, and he has a very, very notorious reputation because in 2012 he had to resign as minister. He was a minister earlier in the Congress government, and he had to resign after the death and the suicide of an air hostess who worked in a now defunct airline that he had run, and she had named him in her suicide note as driving her to her death and the reason for her killing herself. And it had been a massive controversy at the time, and ironically at the time it was the BJP that had taken out protests against Gopal Kanda, and they had said that he should be dropped from the assembly, and he had even spent over a year in jail, and now he is the man of the moment. There was this picture that went viral yesterday of Gopal Kanda along with another independent MLA being brought to Delhi in a private jet along with the Sirsa MP of the BJP's, and so how things change, as they say, politics creates strange bedfellows. So the BJP, who was once protesting against Gopal Kanda after the scandal of Gitika, the air hostess who had killed herself, and demanding action against him, demanding he be jailed, he be punished. Today, he is possibly the kingmaker for the BJP because he's been saying that he has the support of the independent MLAs and he will bring them on board and they will all be supporting the BJP. He's a businessman. He's a part of the real estate business in Haryana, and so he flew in, as we said, yesterday evening for a meeting with the BJP leadership. He was brought there by BJP MP Sunita Duggal last night, and as we said, there was this picture in which they were flying in a special jet, and that went very viral with lots of people talking about his notorious past and talking about this case about Gitika Sharma, the air hostess who killed herself, and claimed that it was him, that he harassed her and led her to her suicide, and later Gitika Sharma's mother also killed herself in this very same case because of all the controversy that had taken place. So Mr. Gopal Kanda now returning in the forefront of the political scene in Haryana. That case is still going on in a trial court, the case of abetment to suicide. He had various charges against him: criminal intimidation, abetment to suicide, criminal conspiracy. There were also some sort of corruption cases against him. So Gopal Kanda really coming back and also playing kingmaker of sorts in Haryana. So we'll have to wait and see what happens next. But as we said, the BJP very, very confident of forming government in Haryana. Now let's talk about Maharashtra. Now Maharashtra results have been disappointing for the BJP. Of course, they're coming back to power in the state along with the Shiv Sena, but the Shiv Sena has done much better and has a much better bargaining power. Also, this is because the Congress and the NCP did a lot better than expectations, getting over 100 seats. The NCP doing even better than their partner, the Congress, and that is another big story that's emerged from the Maharashtra election. The resurgence of Sharad Pawar, the Maratha strongman. You know, we all saw those visuals of him campaigning in Satara in the rain. He had been written off by the BJP and Shiv Sena, who said he's too old, and then during a public address he said abhi to main jawan hu, and he's clearly shown that he is someone to contend with. He cannot be written off, and he is really returned in a big way. So again, lots of talk about whether if the Congress's campaign had been a little more organized, there had been less infighting, perhaps they could have pulled off something even better in Maharashtra. And the same goes for Haryana as well, because in Haryana as well you saw infighting in the Congress with Mr. Huda and Mr. Tanwar, who was with the Congress chief in Haryana. He then became a rebel leader, and so you had infighting there in Maharashtra as well. Now the story in Maharashtra is the negotiations between the Shiv Sena and the BJP. As we said, the Shiv Sena has come back in a better bargaining position. They're very, very important for for the coalition government in Maharashtra. And so they said yesterday, you had Uddhav Thackeray saying that they want the 50-50 formula. We're still waiting for more clarity on what that 50-50 means. Does it mean a rotating chief minister? Does it mean an equal share in the cabinet? So that is something that Mr. Devendra Fadnavis is going to have to contend with as he returns as the chief minister of Maharashtra. So that is the other interesting story. And this is something we've got to watch out for. In fact, the Samna has already come out with an editorial. Remember, the Shiv Sena has been quite critical throughout their partnership with the BJP, critical of the BJP and various policies. And once again, you had the Samna talking about the arrogance of power in this editorial. So again, it seems they're going to be frenemies of the BJP in this next government as well, and they're going to be someone who the BJP is going to have a tightrope walk, watching out for as they come back to power for the second time in Maharashtra. So these are the top two stories on our top five. You also have a lot of interest in this story in Kashmir, in which two drivers who had come to transport apples in Shopian were shot dead by terrorists. Remember, the terrorists have been targeting the apple trade because they don't want normalcy to return there, and they've been targeting outsiders. So another setback for the apple orchard owners and the apple industry in the state, with two truck drivers being shot dead, their truck set on fire. So normalcy not returning to Kashmir. We'll have to wait and see what authorities do there to ensure safety for these truck drivers. Well, that's all the time we have for you, and do continue watching us on YouTube. Remember, youtube.com/NDTV. Goodbye.